Hi, this is Lara at Elliott Wave Stock Market with your twice weekly Apple analysis. This analysis is done on Monday the 15th of April. I'm recording this video now, 9:25 in the evening, New York time, Monday the 15th, New York time. My last analysis had expected upwards movement before we saw some downwards movement. We didn't get the upwards movement and we didn't get movement to my short-term target, and my hourly wave count was slightly invalidated by 13 cents below the invalidation point. We have a new low. This low here is very slightly below this point here. So minor wave B has extended further sideways. At least on the daily chart, it is now a really obvious three-wave structure. If price remains above 419, or at least does not move below that point, then I'll have some confidence in this target. At this stage, I'll expect a five-wave structure up for Apple still, for a C wave to be pretty likely to reach equality in length with the A wave, to complete a zigzag for a second wave correction at intermediate degree. And when that's done, I'll expect downwards movement with an increasing momentum towards the long-term target, which is still several weeks away, if not a couple of months away, at 272. Primary wave 3 will reach 1.618, the length of primary wave 1. Intermediate 2 may not move beyond the start of 1. The invalidation point remains the same at 594.59. Within intermediate wave 2, I'm pretty comfortable that this upwards movement here subdivides as a 5 and not a 3. However, having said that, there's a small possibility that my analysis in here is wrong and that we do have a corrective structure up. That's possible if intermediate wave 2 is unfolding as a flat. We could have a 3-3-5. So the other possibility, if price moves below 419, is that intermediate wave 2 is a flat correction where the B wave has moved beyond the start of the A wave. That is possible. I do think it's somewhat less likely though. Let's have a look at the structure on the hourly chart, where the start of the C wave down here is this point down here. My last analysis saw minor wave B over as a single zigzag structure ending just before the end or the start of minor wave A, and this was the start of a C wave upwards. However, price movement to a new low below this point has invalidated that analysis. It must be that minor wave B has moved further sideways as a less likely double zigzag structure. This wave count has a lower probability than my previous analysis, but this is the only correct wave count for minor wave B that I can see at this stage. The problem with low probability wave counts is you never expect price to move in that direction because it has a low probability. In this case, that's what I think is happening. We have a sideways movement, a double zigzag, WXY, for a three-wave structure for minor B. We need a 5 up now for minor C. It would reach equality in length with minor A at 470.5, and that's where it would find resistance at the upper edge of this parallel channel. It's likely that minor C will at least make a slight new high beyond the end of A to avoid a truncation. When we have a very clear breach of this trend channel on the hourly chart, I will have a bit more confidence in expecting continuing upwards movement towards this target. We may get that confidence in that channel breach in another 1 or 2 sessions. This is still the alternate wave count. It also has an invalidation point at 419. It will be firmly invalidated with price movement below that point. Last analysis, I expected upwards movement to a short-term target at 441. That's not what we got. The triangle was not a fourth wave, it was a B wave. Price moved out of the triangle strongly downwards, not upwards. We have an extension of that B wave at minor degrees sideways. It's remained valid. Price has remained just a bit above 419. While it's above 419, I'll expect upwards movement. If it breaches 419, I'll expect we may be in a third wave down, or intermediate wave 2 could be moving sideways as a flat correction. That's less likely. That's all for me today with your Apple analysis, and I hope that everybody had a fabulous weekend.